Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Nothing like being up on the parkway, smoking a nice cigar. About time for a cool beverage. What do you think? I think so. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this is going to be very tasty. El Segundo Brewing, and they are out of El Segundo, California. This was sent to me by Rico. He can get some awesome beers up there. He's up in Pennsylvania, and I don't know how far from New York he is, but New York gets a lot of beers, and a lot of the other states on the East Coast don't get. I mean, he gets stuff sent. They get stuff sent up to New York. I don't know why that is. I guess they want to be in the Big Apple and the big cities and all that kind of stuff. So he was able to get Westbrook and send it to me when they're in South Carolina, and I'm in Virginia and can't get it here. And El Segundo's in California. I cannot get their beers here, but they go there. So no rhyme or reason. I guess they just want to be in the big cities, you know. Rico, thanks again, my brother, for sending it to me. Parrish has sent me some El Segundo beers in the past, so that's the only way I can get my hands on them. If somebody can get them and send them to me, because I can't get them here. All right, this one has a bottled on date on it, guys. It says 06/21/16. I'm reviewing this on the 28th of July, so it's just a tad over a month old. And this is Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. And anybody who follows the wrestling scene knows who Stone Cold Steve Austin is. And 6.7% alcohol by volume on this big 22-ounce bomber. And it is sweating profusely now that I got it out of the fridge. $8.75 has a sticker right here, which is not too awful bad for a 22-ouncer. I mean, you're going to pay more than that for two glasses of beer in a bar, so not too awful bad. All right. Food pairings for this. Let me read the commercial description first. I don't have the IBUs listed here. I didn't see it on the label. I'll look again when we come back for the final chug. A badass 6.7% IPA designed by Steve Austin and ESBC for the working man and woman. It features citric cascade and Chinook hops to deliver big flavor with an easy finish. Now stop reading and start enjoying this awesome beer. Cheers, Steve. Stone Cold. Your food pairings for this guy is going to be your typical IPA food pairings. Cuisine is curried in Thai cheeses, peppery, pepper jack, Monterey, blue, sharp, cheddar, your stronger cheeses. And the meat is going to be poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. And I'm going to add grilled meat to that. Pint, Becker, tumbler, mug, Stein, Seidel, for the glassware. Got my favorite glass. And not recommended for extended calories. So let's get the cap off of this bad boy and see what Steve Austin and El Segundo has brewed up. Ouch. Got a pain in my head. Maybe Steve Austin was tapping me in the back of the head. Made me want to tap out. Very light in color. And he's known for slamming Budweisers in his wrestling days. I guess he is. I haven't watched wrestling in years, but I do know who he is. About a finger of head on that. I like golden color, guys. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. A lot of bubbles streaming up. A little lighter than I anticipated being, but maybe he wanted to brew a lighter beer. I wasn't aware he was a craft beer drinker with all the Budweisers I've seen him slam. So, let's get a nose on it. Wow. Wow, very, very impressive. And they're out in California, West Coast style, and that's what it smells like to me, guys. Very citrusy, pine, pineapple, grapefruit. Oh yeah, you have some tropical fruit in there. Maybe some mango or some oranges or tangerines. Wow, very nice smelling beer. Very impressive. I was kind of hoping it would be with El Segundo having their name on it. They do some tasty stuff. But this time, cheers. Cheers, Rico. Not too heavy. Not real strong on the dankness. Fairly light tasting. Not a lot of bitterness. I would say the IBUs are fairly low on this. No. Underneath the barcode it says swig of beer. And it's got his autograph, Steve Austin's autograph on the side beside the skull. Very nice. Very enjoyable. Got the date on the label too. Important. Would like to see the IBUs, but like I said, guessing on this one, guys, it doesn't taste like it's in the 70s or 80s or bigger. I would say this is probably in the 60s, maybe 65 IBUs on this. Not bitter at all. Fairly easy drinking. Does have a lot of hops in it though. Very tasty. With the Citra, Cascade, Chinook hops, the Citra is really giving it a nice citrusy taste. And they must have used quite a bit to have the aroma and the taste that I'm getting on this. So, well, let's run out of the fridge, 40 degrees. Let's pour a glass and go sip on this for just a little bit and see where it ends up. Pretty tasty to me. Nice grapefruity, citrusy taste. Nice West Coast style IPA. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it about 25 minutes or so. Very tasty. A little on the lightweight side for a West Coast style. But very enjoyable. A nice citrusy, grapefruit, piney taste. But a little bit more on the subdued side. If you're expecting that great big up in your face hot profile, not quite there, but it is very tasty. For what it costs, $8.75. Very reasonable price for this beer. Very enjoyable. I would buy this beer. I would like to see them put the IBUs on there so we'd know, if you've never had it before, how bitter the beer, that you're looking at is. But it's not on the label anymore, and I don't have it on either site here what the IBUs are. But to me, tasting it, it doesn't seem very big. It doesn't have a big, bitter back end at all. So very nice lacing is leaving on the glass. So let's do the final chug on this one. For West Coast style, it's a little on the lighter side, but still very tasty. A nice transitional beer in my opinion. If you've never had an IPA, to get into something that's got a definite hop profile, but not a lot of bitterness, it's going to blow your palate out of your mouth. So very enjoyable, very well made beer, and I do like how they put the bottle on date right on the label, and it's very, very easy to see. Got the ABV on there, so we got 2 out of 3, so not too bad, and not too pricey. A lot of the bombers you find that are less money than $8.75, but a lot of them are, a whole lot more of them are more than that, in the $12 to $15 range. So very well priced, very nicely made, and just a tad shy of having the 2 out of 3 important bits of information that we want to see on the label. So with that being said, guys, I was on the fence between a B+ or an A-. I believe I'm going to go ahead and give it to A-. It's just barely into the A category though, so I'm going to give this a 90 on the scale. So it's giving it to 8, which is a 90. If you've had this one, let me know what you think of it. El Segundo, Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. Especially if you're a wrestling fan, you probably want to try this. Because he's pretty popular, or was at one time. I don't know how he is now because I don't watch wrestling anymore. I did watch it as a younger fella, and I do know who he is. So cheers to Steve Austin for getting into the craft beer, and hopefully he's drinking some craft beer instead of that nasty old Budweiser garbage like I used to drink. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 86 and a very good rate. It is a very good beer. And over to Rate Beer shows 90 overall. I agree with that number 100%, guys. That's exactly where I put it. It's a 90. It's barely into the A category, but a very tasty, well-made beer. So a nice transitional IPA, if you will, for West Coast style. So if you've had it, let me know what you think, guys, and we'll back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge with Rico and Brandon and all you guys sending me these wonderful beers. Refrigerator is looking pretty good. Come on back tomorrow. Let's take a look. See you then.